America's national parks. Vast, pristine, places where millions go each year to escape the noise of the world. But beneath the beauty lies a shadow few talk about openly. People walk in, and sometimes they simply never walk out. No body, no trace, no explanation that satisfies. These are not the usual lost hiker stories. These are cases where search teams comb every inch, where the wilderness seems to swallow someone whole. And in a handful of them, something even stranger surfaces. Fragments left behind, messages, footage, glimpses of places that shouldn't exist. Tonight, we examine 3 such disappearances. Cases drawn from official reports, recovered devices, and the questions that remain unanswered. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. October, late afternoon. Kendall Mullins, an experienced solo backpacker, mid-30s, fit, well-prepared, sets out on a familiar ridge trail. She checks in via satellite text at 3:47 p.m. That's the last confirmed contact. Her family reports her overdue that evening. Search and rescue deploys within hours. Dogs, helicopters, ground teams covering miles of dense forest and fog-choked valleys. Nothing. No footprints beyond the trailhead. No signs of struggle. Weeks pass. Then, something unusual. Her GPS begins pinging. From the exact coordinates of her last known location, erratic bursts of data transmitted to emergency contacts. When authorities finally recover the device, the video files are intact. They show a valley shrouded in unnatural fog, but transformed. Emerald waters glow with bioluminescent streaks. Vines twist like living limbs, pulsating. In the distance, shapes move, creatures with iridescent scales and feathers, foraging among ferns the size of small trees. And scattered throughout, rusted machinery, half-buried, overgrown. Wheels, pipes, remnants of something mechanical, something ancient. As if a forgotten civilization once harnessed this place's strange biology. The device logs end abruptly, no further pings. Kendall was never found. Grand Canyon National Park, a remote slot canyon, popular with experienced canyoneers but unforgiving. Our subject, Kenneth Ewing, a seasoned rappeller in his 40s, solo descent on a clear day, helmet cam rolling. He clips in, begins lowering. Then, the rock face ripples, like heat haze or liquid. The footage captures him slipping through a narrow crack. The world beyond, a vast subterranean chamber lit by pulsing purple light from above. The ceiling is a fractured sky, stars and constellations that don't match any chart. They shift, watch. The stream below him moves sluggishly, cluttered with floating debris, metallic shards, organic pods that bob upward against gravity. Towering rock spires loom, carved into grotesque forms. Tentacled figures etched in glowing lines that seem to breathe. Statues of something immense, ancient, cosmic. The cam shakes. Vibrations build, then static. Search teams scour the canyon for days. They find his harness dangling from the ledge, and the helmet cam at the base, far below where physics says it should have landed. No body, no sign he fell conventionally, only the footage, and the implication that he stepped into something far older and far stranger than the canyon itself. Everglades National Park. Gary Bell, a solo boater, navigates the maze of mangrove channels. Calm water, no storm warnings. He vanishes. His skiff is found adrift the next morning. Engine off, gear untouched. No capsize, no blood. A waterproof camera on the deck yields the only clues. Footage shows him entering a glowing tunnel of mangroves. The passage warps, opens. Beyond, the river continues, but the sky and base are no longer consistent. Cypress trees dangle roots first from clouds. Birds swim through air like fish. Rain falls upward into a mirrored horizon. Deeper in the cliffs, translucent bubbles drift. Structures like nomadic habitats. Vine bridges phase in and out. Ethereal figures and gondola-like crafts glide between sky and water, traversing boundaries no maps index. A civilization, inverted, fluid, existing in the spaces between. The footage cuts. The camera washes ashore weeks later. The boater remains missing. Official reports list them as unresolved. Search efforts exhaustive. Yet the fragments left behind, audio, video, messages, suggest doorways, reflections, places where our world brushes against something else.